For more on these markets, let's go right now to Belpointe Chief Strategist David Nelson, along with Manhattan Institute Fellow Steve Malanga. And wow, now we're up, basically 100. Yesterday was incredibly volatile. We've seen every single day that a lot of this volatility kicks in right around now. 23,766 on the Dow. How's this going to shake out today in your view, David?
I don't know. Because around this time, if you're a mutual fund manager, this is when you find out if people invested into your fund or took money out. And, you won't know until the close, because around 3:30, that selling will start if, in fact, money's coming out of the market. The volatility, it's pretty tough for investors to take it on a day-by-day basis. You got to look beyond this, for sure. And in the end, stocks will follow earnings. But price momentum, we have to address it. Price momentum often leads fundamentals, and lately that's been to the downside, and we've broken some pretty key ranges here.
Yeah, but Steve, if you look at our economy right now, we're doing okay. We're doing okay, and I think if you look at earnings right now, those have come in, many very, very strong, and they're expected to continue being strong. The job market is looking better. Wages are increasing, still slowly, but they are increasing. So when you think about all these things that are in sort of the good news category, do you think that this volatility is so justified simply because the president's made it clear he's going to renegotiate some bad deals?
Well, first of all, I would point out that the economic fundamentals were one of the reasons why the market was even perhaps substantially higher earlier in this year. I think what you are seeing right now, and not even looking at the Dow, I'm looking at the NASDAQ, I think what you are seeing right now really suggests a level of kind of uncomfortableness with what the president is doing in some of these areas. I do think that it's like you wake up in the morning and you think, what's he going to say today? And, not everybody is a long-term investor for their 401k. There are a lot of short-term funds out there that are trying to make their numbers by the end of the quarter and so forth. And so I think this is a reflection of that. I'm old enough to remember when the NASDAQ tumbled, by more than 2,000 points in the late 90s, early 2000. It's a speculative, by nature, technology is a speculative investment, and you can knock the leggings out from under the NASDAQ pretty easily. And there's a little bit of that, I think, that people are worried about.
Mm-hmm. David Nelson, is the president making traders' jobs very hard?
It makes it difficult, but I think some of these things have to be addressed. I think, big cap tech, we have to ask ourselves some serious questions. Americans are demanding some changes here. Facebook was probably the tip of the iceberg here. Now, you're talking about Amazon. Amazon is an issue as well. 5, 10 years from now, if they continue at this pace, you're going to be talking about the United States of Amazon. There are some real issues that we have to ask ourselves, and ask ourselves deep in our gut. Are our best interests being served? I think the president should be
Amazon
applauded
gotten
that
too
he's
big? I mean, you say United Nation of Amazon. Has it gotten too big? I don't know if the post office, by the way, is a fair point. The president keeps going after that, but let's face it, it's not necessarily Amazon's fault that the post office is so clueless they can't turn a profit. It's Congress's fault.
Yeah, but think of it from this perspective, Trish. Using the post office right now, that's competition for FedEx and UPS. So you're using government enterprise to subsidize business against other freewheeling business.
Maybe we don't need a post office. Maybe the post office should be privatized.
Absolutely. Why do we need a post office in a modern day age? It was great 10, 15, 25, 30, 100 years ago. Do we really need a post office in a modern day economy?
Hey, anybody know the price of a stamp? I just found this out.
I have no idea.
Because you know why? We all send email. But who actually goes and buys the stamp and puts it on the letter? It's gone way up, 49 cents, I hear. Anyway, it probably should be a lot more. I hear what you're all saying, and I think that the Amazon issue is an interesting one, and one we'll keep. Can we show shares of Amazon right now? Let's put that up for everybody so we see how Amazon is being affected by all of this news. You can see these are retailers here. Amazon still trading down, so clearly investors are concerned about what they're hearing. And again, he brought it up again today. He's like a dog with a bone on this one. He's not letting it go, and it is affecting the market. It's good to see both of you. Dave, Steve, thank you so much.